Pisces, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life, because this is your message. And if you're not a Pisces and this has popped up on your feed, it's yours. That's it. It would only show up because you needed to hear something that's in this reading, that something in this message is going to help you. It always shows up at just the right time, and this is where your message begins. We have Five of Pentacles, so there's a lot of fear here, maybe because of doing without. There also could be financial struggles. This is heavy pressure. But Five of Pentacles also implies that you have invested a great deal into something and you don't have the physical resources, the quantifiable resources right now. However, there is faith. So in other words, you put everything into something because you had faith that it was valuable. And now you're starting to feel like, and this is why the card reads worry. It could be, a lot of times the Five of Pentacles is associated with poverty. I honestly think it's like twofold. It's that you've invested everything that you have into something, and now you're starting to feel the emptiness of that because nothing has come back to you. So there is concern, there's hardship here. And then we have the Hanged Man. So waiting. You're stuck in a waiting period. There could have been something that's been going on now for a year. Hanged Man to me is usually up to a year. I get that from the 12. These are the times when what you're doing, I gotta put my sweater on, guys. I'm just cold. These are the times when what you're doing feels like you're doing nothing and you're not moving. And that's not the truth. That's not the truth. It's just that this is like passive action. This is intake, like learning phase. Five of Pentacles certainly is. There could have been stagnation because of financial resources being low or slow. And there's been an elongated or an extended period of time when you had to go without. So, okay, this is where we open up and you're starting to think, okay, I put too much in and I'm not getting anything out, or I'm not feeling anything in return. So let's see if that's true, okay? Let's see if that's true, because I don't want you to be stuck there if you don't have to be. But why did this message come to our attention right now? Because there are opportunities coming in and the heat is going to start to come back on. It's interesting that I had to put my sweater on when I started your reading. You know, when things start to move, heat comes back. Heat is created by motion. So when molecules are stirring, things are hot. When they slow, they freeze. So look at this. This is when I asked the question I asked, and this is what came up. So you're going from a period of really getting concerned because you've been having to do without. You felt stuck, like you're kind of wide open and vulnerable. There's a lot of vulnerability in both of these cards. But now there's not vulnerability. Things are rushing at you. Things are coming in and they're happening relatively quickly, or you're going to be quick to make a motion, a decision, action. Because Wands is always associated with action. So there's a lot of action that's coming towards you. Sometimes it's associated with arrows of love coming at you. Sometimes it's associated with opportunity coming at you. If you run a business, it could be associated with a lot of orders coming in all at once. It's movement. It's always associated with fast, being very quick, swiftness. Something's happening very quickly. Six of Swords here is figuring something out. It's like something comes to you and you work something out. You can put all your thoughts in the right order. Your experience has led up to or added up to you being able to invent something, create something, figure out how to move the needle forward. This is why it's in the shape of a wheel, because you're going somewhere. It's taking you somewhere. There is still worry or concern. It could very well be that you've invented something and now you put your whole self into it. And now it's like, is this still going to happen for me? Am I going to move forward? And it is saying that, yes, things are about to speed up and move quickly because you have created something or thought of something that is about to move you forward, even though there is a lot of worry here. Yeah, worry, because there have been restrictions. This is what the devil popped up. I wouldn't say it came out, but it did pop up. There's just been a lot of restrictions, a lot of things to hold you back, or a lot of things to fall back on, as in could be bad behaviors or addictions that just felt like something was really restrictive and condescending, worrying that things aren't going to happen because everything has been very difficult. Okay, so what's going on? What's happening? So what's going on? What's happening? Where are we headed? Where are we moving? You fixed this. You found a way to contribute or add to this. Where you're okay, hold on. In other words, I'm so sorry, guys. This is me now. I apologize. You figured something out. You found a way to move the needle forward. So there is progress that's coming. And then we have 3 of Cups. This is a full moon energy. This could mark that it's a full moon coming up, but we just had a full moon. We have a new moon on the 20th. It's the 10th now. So our full moon really isn't for another month. So it could be over the next month, you'll start to find that you have something to celebrate. Now, over the next month, we have Mercury in retrograde. Over the next month, we have Mercury in retrograde. So it could just be that you have to wait just a little while longer. But ultimately, the next full moon will be in Sagittarius season. So we still have another month, but it's then you'll be filled up. Then you'll be contented. By then there'll be something to celebrate, or you will be being celebrated. So this is a really like night and day difference between what you're experiencing now and what it's leading up to. Okay, let's get a moon card. We have conclusions are within reach and fit. Okay, now that's very direct. Thank you, God. So right now, as we've just passed the new moon, that was 5 days ago, waxing crescent. Right now, that's where we're in. We're in the waxing crescent stage. You are having faith in your dreams. You decided to try something new, start something new, or do something new. You've put something into action. Look at how direct this is in my questioning of time frame. That's what's so crazy. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Our next full moon is not an eclipse, but I will say it is so clear that it's between right now and the next full moon, that your conclusions are going to be within reach, and you will know for sure, you'll know for a fact, your questions will be answered, and you will have a level of certainty about what your direction is. But over this next few weeks, what then is it that we are looking to learn or to understand? That you've taken on too much work. Queen of Pentacles is here. So this is Virgo energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and 10 of Wands, management, time management. That over the next couple of weeks, it's time management. as well as management and delegation of responsibility that you are going to have to learn. Those are the things that you have to put into motion, and that will solve and fix your problems. Because taking on too much is killing you. Not killing you literally, but it's oppressing you. It's hurting you, and it's hurting different aspects of your life. So it's like putting too much responsibility, taking too much responsibility you're onto yourself, or trying to do everything by yourself is not working out. So it's trying to help you over the next month figure out how to delegate responsibilities and manage your time and be realistic about what you are capable of. And as much as you think that that's counterproductive and that's proving that you don't have anything to offer, it's the opposite. You're trying too hard, you're doing too much, and in doing so, you are creating a clog. You are blocking things. So we're loosening things up by letting up a little bit, by letting things be lighter. And that's when it's almost like this. Remember, Pisces, you are water. If you've ever had a jug of water and you say you were really, 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 really thirsty, and you tried to turn it directly upside down, and it just glug, 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 spits all over the place, or, but if you turn it on its side just enough, and you think, oh, nothing's going to get done. But if you turn it on its side just enough, there's no glugging, there's no spitting, just enough air gets in to push the water out, and the glass fills up eloquently without spilling all over the place, and it fills up faster. Even though it moves slower, it seems to move slower, it's not moving slower. It's actually just moving more consistently, which is why, and nothing spilling out, which is why the glass fills faster. So that's what it's telling you to do right now. It's telling you to let the fuck up. Right now, you're taking on all these responsibilities onto yourself, and you need to learn how to manage your time and delegate responsibility, because that is actually going to move things faster and get things done better, right? You won't be spilling the water out of the glass, and the glass will be filled up a lot quicker because there's no spillage and there's constant flow. Let up a little bit, because right now you're causing so much pressure. You're not allowing anything to get in, and it's causing more strain and more injury and more stress and more work. Let up. Things are going to do so much better that way. I'm telling you. Okay, so let's get into these cards. What else do we have to say? That's over the next month. And you're going to be so happy that you did. Soulmates. Holy shit. That is connectivity. You're at the end of the road. The happiness is you find connection with another person. You find partnership that you can actually rely on. It's almost like you got to let somebody else in. Like, you can't do everything by yourself. You've got to enable their contribution by making space and making room and showing that you appreciate them. You will show that you appreciate them by allowing them to contribute. You'll see how close and connected you become. And then we have by the book. And that's 11. Awakening to how to get things done. Awakening to the most productive way to do things. It doesn't have to be traditional, but it is, it's almost like, no, I'm going to take that back. It is traditional. It's almost like you're trying so hard to be different that you're making things unnecessarily difficult. Some things, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just build the fucking wheel and you will move forward. It's like when your tire pops. Nobody's on the side of the road. Nobody's asking you to invent a new formula so you can turn the twigs on the side of the road into rubber and build your own tire. It's like, why are you making things so difficult? There is a donut or a spare in the back. I know it's traditional, but it's traditional because it fucking works. Just use it. Why are you making things so difficult? On some level, it's because you don't feel good enough to be here. And you always feel like you have to prove yourself or prove your worth. And it's the proving of the worth that is actually clogging your opportunities. It's blocking your abundance, and it's blocking your relationship or your connection with another person that really wants you to make space for them. But in some ways, there isn't any space for them because you keep just needing to do everything your way by yourself. And that's not a way to connect with another person. So really doing things, like, let it be easy. Why are you making things more difficult for yourself? Let it be easy. You have everything at your fingertips, and then you're going to see just how wonderful your life is and how productive you actually are when you don't overwork the situation. Instead, do it traditionally, do it regularly, do it the way other people have done it in the past. Please do something more traditional, because it is going to, I feel like that's the most unconventional thing you could do, is do something traditional. Surprise yourself, surprise everybody, because that's the way to get it. It's almost like you felt like you had to reinvent the wheel to be allowed to use one. You don't. Yes, we're going to the extended reading. I hope that you guys can join me. I'm over on Patreon now. First, like this video and subscribe here if you haven't. And then hop on over to Vimeo for the extended, not Vimeo. I don't use them anymore. I'll tell you why in the extended reading. I'll give you the scoop. Hop on over to the extended on Patreon. And then maybe consider becoming a member over there too. It is paid membership, but you also get half off of all the extended readings. So just so you know, let's get an angel message. We have, I love this, answered prayers. I'm not kidding. There it is. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Open up your heart chakra. And then you'll have room in your life. And then you won't have any space for all this craziness and extra work. Instead, you'll be connected. And your prayers are about to get answered. Let's get more on that. I'll see you guys there. Link is down below, guys. Oh, and it's right here. I think it's up in this corner. Just boop right on it. It'll take you right to it.